This may be live streamed. Yes, I know. I asked for it to be live streamed.
It says you're live streaming. Yep. I'm going to open the thing on my phone. I've told our number one fan. We are streaming. We are live. Hello.
We're live, but I can't see chat. Well, that's a bit weird. Why
I
can't
can hear myself via you. Wait, hang on. Oh, no, that is my fault. I have to turn off the volume on my phone.
Yeah, same here. I just heard you repeat yourself. Okay.
It's a feedback loop.
Please bear with us. Technical difficulties. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You have had a hectic streaming marathon. How are you awake? I thought at this point you'd be like, I hate this game.
I was a bit worried. I was like, I need to manage this so that when tonight happens, I'm not flagging because I'm just like,
yeah, you're just like your feet stuck. Like you're done.
So for people who don't know, this is Creatrix Tiara, who is the walking encyclopedia of all things Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney related. I am just your little gamer, and we agreed that we both like this game, but I had not played it all the way through. Now,
yeah, we're getting to like you've just had a bunch of blind playthroughs.
Yeah,
like I saw you play a little bit of Case 2 and just your reaction. Like, okay, you
cried.
called the end result really early. Like you, as soon as Look at Me showed up, you like correctly guessed what the entire deal is, and I was just like, oh my god, you solved the case. It's barely started and you solved it already. You figured out the twist of the case. You've got it all pegged. And I'm just like, oh, should I say something? You know, your son asked questions are like, oh, am I right? Am I right? And I was like, if I don't say anything, would that be a hint?
Oh, no. I didn't need you to respond necessarily. I was just thinking out loud. I thought it would be fun to like kind of record my guess and see how far off I was.
You were bang on. As soon as you saw Look at Me, you were like, I know this entire deal. And then you sort of strayed away from it every so often. It was like, oh no, you solved it already.
Yeah, because there are twists and turns, and I have to say, like, well done to the writers. So for people who don't know, we
never said what your name is. This is Mary Still Plays.
Yeah, no, I've introduced myself. Hello, I'm Mary Still Plays. So we are friends, and we realized that we both like this game, but I have not played this game all the way through, right? So I'm playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's a trilogy, this section. There is another game in the series. All these games were made in Japanese first, and we have to often wait for the English language versions to drop. So the English language version of one of the newest games in the series, Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, drops at the end of July.
Yep.
And so we decided, since we're doing this gaming live stream thing, which kind of, by the way, happened because people were bored in lockdown.
I think I might have been in quarantine specifically when this started.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So it was a way to just socialize and do something fun and take our minds off things, and so because in these live streams, when we do them together, we go a bit slower through the cases than we would on our own. We realized that we'd have to skip a lot of the cases. We can't play through all of them. We're playing case 4 today. Case 4 is going to have to be broken up into parts. We usually stop. We do the investigations. We do a trial. We do another investigation, another trial. And so we kind of planned it that way so that we have enough content to show you guys up until when we get to play Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. So we are not playing on Tiara's copy, we're playing on my copy, and so I had to therefore play case 2 and case 3 because you can't just skip around and choose the cases. You have to go in order if you haven't played them before. So last week I had to play case 2 and case 3, and I did case 2 entirely on live stream, and it took me 7 hours. And I did case 3 in half of case 3 took me 4 hours, and I had to rush and do the rest before today. And I was, as we were talking about it just now, I had to manage it so that I wasn't tired and frustrated at the end of it all to play case 4 tonight.
Did you absorb any of the story at all?
Yes. Yes, okay. I did. Yes, I did.
What do you think?
Of case 2 or case 3?
Both, either. So also, hello, Rana, our number one.
Hi, Rana, our biggest fan. So Rana's also a Phoenix Wright Attorney fan. So case 2, remember, I had not played before. So case 2, while I was playing, Tiara was in the chat room saying some things and occasionally not saying a lot of things. But enjoying my reactions to things, because I was actually on camera as well, so at the time. But for when Tiara and I played this together over Zoom, which has been the easiest option we have found to do before the computer crashes, it takes a long time to show up on Tiara's end in terms of what's happening on the screen if you use video, so that's why you won't see our faces. So
you could Google us, you can probably figure out how we look like.
Yeah, but you said you were enjoying my reactions a lot. So I came across a character called Look at Me, and to be honest, he looked like stereotypical villain to me. Like as soon as I saw him, I was like, yeah, dude, it's you. Like how could it not be you? It's you.
Yeah, but I guess that the puzzle there wasn't who did it, but how. Because it was
it was very much a
Jeopardy shenanigans, which I still don't quite understand.
So no, he intended to get an alibi for one thing, so that he, by being tried for a lesser crime. But the double jeopardy part was that you had to navigate how you did the trials so that you didn't run into double jeopardy, and make sure that you only had kind of one chance to skewer somebody and make sure they were guilty, because they could not be called back for a retrial.
Yeah.
Basically was for the same crime. Basically, that was it. And because in the end, one of the characters was the original trial was for one of the other characters, they got away with what they had done.
Right.
Which was interesting. But and then case 3 was really interesting because there was a chef in it that I think Tiara would have really loved to see me react to.
Yeah, that the chef character.
Yeah. And like, okay, if you watch,
very controversial, very divided opinion.
Yes, if you watch case 3 part 1, I actually did I tried to do a very bad French accent. But I did play case 3 at like midnight. So from midnight to about 4 o'clock, I played case 3. And you can go back and watch it on the Twitch channel if you like. Yeah, I did a very, very bad French accent. Volontiers. Oui. Oh, it was a very strange character, definitely. Like, and as you say,
like for those who don't know, this character is sort of, no one really knows like where the writers were going with this character. Like, is it a very effeminate gay man? Is it a drag queen? Is it a trans woman? Are they non-binary? Like that sort of that weird like man in a dress trope, and so
wasn't even quite a dress. It was just lots and lots of pink.
Yeah, but sort of echoing that. And gays from Japan do not have a great history of dealing with gender non-conformity very well. Case in point, Danganronpa case 2. So and the writers at the time were like, well, this was written during a time where people in Japan didn't really know that much about LGBT issues. So that character in particular, people like, what are you trying to do with this one?
Yeah, and it's interesting because what was I going to say? No, I've lost it. No.
Something about queer coding?
Oh, yes. Everything in this game is queer coded. We have come up with that. And like, I as soon as I saw the chef, I did say like, yeah, I don't think they're really trying to hide it now. They've just lent into it. But I still wasn't entirely sure what the hell was going on. One way or the other. But for case 3, it took me quite a while to realize that there were actually 2 incidents. So Phoenix got there before I did. Like, oh, okay. I was more like, okay, obviously I knew who did it, and I sort of worked out why. And then it was a question of trying to prove it. But I also thought part of the why was maybe because some people were related to the dead person. And yeah, so it was a little bit weird. But I like there's an old character in this game. In this case called Victor Kudo, and Victor Kudo is a
the old man.
The name is a reference to, I think, Jimmy Kudo from Detective Conan, and Jimmy Kudo is also named after a Japanese mystery writer. So I think it's a homage, and it's so funny because they made them stereotypical old man who is a pervert. So yeah. And so I just finished case 3.
Yeah, just now.
So that's why I've stopped it on this screen before we go into, because usually at this point when we end the cases, I get to see a little bit of the beginning of the next case, and I can't stop it and save it. So I've stopped it here. Yes. So we're going to see the next case. And don't give me hints. Because this is new for me, right? So I'm gonna puzzle it out in my brain.
You're going in blind. So
yeah, I am very blind. I'm very blind.
But that's the thing. I don't know how to respond when you name it. I was like, do I say anything? Do I confirm or deny? Does my silence communicate something?
You don't have to say anything. You think I'm waiting for you to see what you say.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you're asking a question or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. It's just please make a note whether I was right or not. But yeah, I mean, I saw how flamboyant Look at Me was, and oh my god, just character design wise, if you can go back and watch the clips. They're on YouTube as well, so this is being co-streamed to YouTube. So if you don't have time in the next 2 weeks to watch it on Twitch and it disappears, you can go find it on YouTube. So let's go look at these. Oh my god, so excited. Make sure.
Yeah, the reactions of the character were iffy. Yeah, that was the other thing. It's everyone else in case 3 was ooh, who's this weird, effeminate man? That was a bit come on, guys.
Okay. The girl. Let her go. Oh my god, what is this? Lordy god. Looks like
obviously this case takes place before that color.
It's called artistic license. Oh, studious Phoenix.
Look at where he is.
In a hospital bed. Terry falls. Oh my god, because he's... met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. Okay. Recaptured on Eagle Mountain and 8 hours after his escape.
So if you the first case in this trilogy was going to backstory territory. It's obviously Mia's second case ever.
Oh, this is Mia's second case.
No, the one we saw was second case. This is first case.
Oh, this is first case.
This is the reason she was I'm going after that woman very strongly. That was the first case where she had Phoenix met. But how she got really upset, I'm gonna nail this girl. Not in a fun, sexy way, but
oh, because she had lost that one.
In a manner of speaking, this case will explain what happened.
Here, we still need to figure out who Godot is. You've told me I'll find out. I still haven't found out who Godot is.
Yeah, I think this is where you start finding out. I think
I was thinking, is he? I was like, excuse me, is he Mia's ex-boyfriend or something? Answer came there, none. Okay, don't tell me. I'll find out.
You'll find out.
Like my suspicions noted. I have been saying this in the last couple of live streams as well. Well, case two.
So that you've had this guess for a while.
Yeah. I'm like, he doesn't know whether to love or hate Phoenix. So.
Yeah, now we see how nervous Mia is. Like, you remember like Phoenix's first case way back when with Yeo Larry Butts.
So now we're playing as Mia.
Now we're playing as Mia.
So we are going to lose this case no matter what.
I guess. I guess if I say any more, I'm spoiling it. So.
No, yes, fair.
Oh, you know what? We might be able to finish this one in 1 or 2 days because there's no investigation for this one, I think. Because it's like a flashback case.
Okay, then, like, are we gonna have cases left to do?
Yeah, the case 4 is a big one.
This is case 4.
Oh, sorry, not case 4. Case 5 is the big one. The one after this is a huge one. It explains why Phoenix is in hospital. But it's a poor woman.
Oh, tell me if I'm going too fast. Okay.
I mean, the venue is going a bit quiet, but
yeah, sorry. He's sentenced to die 5 years ago, but they've taken a long time to give him a death penalty. Who is this fool?
Who is this?
Oh, God, no!
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, so I kept trying to make all Godot's lines into torch songs because that was the music.
You had like jazz singing. Where's our mutual friend Mama Alto? Jazz camera extraordinaire.
Yeah, like it was interesting. Now, if it comes up again, like it'll be like you're not going to.
I don't know if he has that affectation here at this point in time.
I was just like, what the freaking heck is this 1936?
Well, his whole thing is coffee, so they're trying to make it like a jazz cafe, you know.
I thought it was because there was like a love interest thing, because it's like.
No, it's just like. Hi, I spend all my time.
Yo, why are you here? Little kitten. He does say in case 3 that he was dating a hot woman. And I'm like, but okay, so Mia's dead, so it ain't Mia. So what the hell are you on about? Because the chef tries to flirt with him and he's like, oh, I'm taken. And Maya actually says maybe she's got a mocha colored skin and a cappuccino scented perfume or something. And I was like, oh.
Maya's just like figured something out. No, Grossberg. Good, Grossberg was
Armando.
You've seen this name before.
Oh, Diego Armando. Diego. Where have I seen the Diego Armando?
You want a hint?
And then, okay. So.
Also, why? Oh, there was music. Never mind. It's just suddenly very quiet.
Yeah. So I think, if I'm not wrong, at some point Diego gets put in jail.
Jail? For what?
I don't know. Something happens. Because he comes back with a vengeance for Phoenix.
Yeah, but what happened to him? You know this already. They revealed what happened to him way back in case 1.
In case.
I mean, you can try think about it because I'm
trying to remember. Did Red do something? Red White do something to him? Or?
Not case 1. The case 1 of this Trials Tribulations. The first case we see with Mia, where Phoenix gets accused of murder. Not Red White. No, nothing to do with that guy.
What happens? Oh, good. Okay, I'll try and think about it.
Yeah, it did remind you of it anyway. But.
So, Diego Armando is here for you. Yes, Mia, this is what happens when the boys are around.
Aww.
My God, he's putting it on with a trowel. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
I think the falling has already happened.
On whose end?
Well,
is the question.
Well,
fresh out of his diapers as well. Oh, is he edgy?
Maybe.
Because I saw edgy on the screen. I like edgy.
Where did you see him?
On the screen when it says, "Oh, you've unlocked the episode."
Yeah. Oh, like the little promo picture thing.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the music.
I don't like you giving me. Excuse me, Armando. Who asked you to give me a nickname that I did not agree?
There isn't a particular circumstance where a nickname would be appropriate. Again, you know this from case 1.
Are they actually already dating?
Yes.
They're already dating. Why is she surprised that he's come to see her?
She's expecting Grossberg. Grossberg was meant to be kind of like the mentor.
Office romances never work, child. Why? I don't know about
what
this
the
boy.
Fuck happened to Grossberg? Why are you here?
I do not know about this boy. Okay,
Prison abolition. Aww.
Oh, this guy.
I think he's meant to be like the judge's brother or something.
No, yeah, because he was in the other courtroom in another case or something.
Other judge. It's like there's only one judge for the whole of this league. Look!
Edgy won against her. Edgy won against Mia. Oh my God.
At 20.
Yeah, I don't like this. Like, can you stop comparing me to everyone else in the room? I'm here to do a job, please. Okay, I don't need this nonsense.
I think he's calling Edgy a little kitten. I think he just calls everyone kitten. It's like, hi, cat. Cat, kitten. Moggy, whiskers. He's like, he hasn't picked up the coffee quirk yet. He's stuck on cat quirk. Look at how Edgeworth is dressed.
This is true. Edgeworth's in a snazzy outfit here.
This is
Height of One Karma.
Height of One Karma. He's
influence.
Yeah, I think we probably skipped over. This might have been explored a little more Justice for All, which we skipped over to make it in time. But yeah, Von Karma, after killing Edward's dad, adopts Edgeworth.
Look at him. He's so cute here. Look at this jawline on it. He's so baby.
He is baby. He's
so baby.
He is so baby. In one of the investigations games, you flash back to like what would have been his first case, but not this one. This is in reality his first case. He was supposed to have another one, but like something goes down in that first one, and so it doesn't happen, and so you follow what happened.
He threw someone off a bridge,
supposedly. But you see, like baby Eddie, like this aged baby Francisca, who's like 13, and already a prostitute in training. And so, these two of them are like trying to solve the mystery of what happened to the first case. For the murder had happened. Like what the hell? And then like everyone else is like, what is two children running around the court? Can someone grab these children?
Why would Detective Valerie lie?
He's dead though.
Huh?
Well, you'll find out what's going on. I feel like any I can say will be like spoilers, really.
Wow. Okay, so they've established motive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this might be like the original, the same judge, but I think his brother shows up or something. But I think
no. This is not the original judge. This is like.
Because he's still a buffoon. He just has more hair.
No. But like in another case, in case 2, there was at one point 2 trials happening in a Germany.
Oh, yeah.
And so this guy was in the other room.
Yeah. Okay. Oof. Look how Von Karma this is.
So
even young. He was like this child.
Oh wow. Is this Gumshoe? Do we see
Gumshoe's coat is clean. Yeah, that first case I was telling you about in investigations where they have to figure out the murder that stopped the first case from happening. That's where it's like Gumshoe's first day also. So he ends up being like pseudo babysitter. But like they build a rapport, and that's why Gumshoe is very attached to Edgeworth from that point on.
He still keeps cutting himself shaving.
It's a long-standing injury. It's a skin cancer tumor they've removed. Gumshoe, wow.
Yeah, no. What?
I
What sort of fuss of a
registered.
courtroom is this gone? This is what? What sort of
fuss? Never expressed attraction for anyone except Maggie.
Yeah.
I forgot. Gumshoe seems like have a bit of a crush on, because it never gets brought up afterwards, right? Gumshoe doesn't try to hit on anyone else. Like, what was this all about? Oh, come on.
Oh, Edgeworth. Oh, knight in shining armor here. Ooh. Okay, first you were going all for her. Now you're like suddenly trying to go.
Well, he's like equal opportunity jerk. Like, it's funny because, like, in the investigation,
I mean, but like, better than Diego Armando going on about whatever he's going on about. Like, I would much rather have Edgy be nasty to me and then suddenly turn around and say, yeah, but you can't treat her like that. And I'm like, okay, I'm far more interested in you, Edgy, than I am in Diego. Do not. I mean, the other thing is, I don't care if we're dating, Diego. You cannot call me nicknames while we're in a professional capacity. Do not undermine my career here.
Well, he also called Edgeworth kitten. It's like, look, this guy is very new. I think he just calls him once. But also, this is like the same universe where Francisca can just whip anyone she wants. So.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God, can you imagine if Mia and Francisca met? Like, either it'll be complete chaos or they'll be like, finally someone I can respect in this case. It turns out she's just upset with men. But like, a female defense lawyer? You know what? I'm down for that.
Okay, testimony time. Okay.
5 yards is how many meters?
I have no idea. So he's gone back to the same place.
Yeah.
As the previous crime. Okay. Met there on top of the bridge. Okay. Carry the victim back to his car. As he was trying to make his getaway.
I'm just gonna turn on the heater in my apartment. It's just in front of me.
The victim, Sergeant was wearing a thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge.
Okay, hello, I am warm again.
Oh, he's shaking his head. He's doing the Von Karma.
He is. At this point, this is like him fully Von Karma, because raised in the anime, they show like specifically the upbringing. And you can see him from being like kind of this, child, this innocent child who just wants to do good. But in an environment like the Von Karmas. And like Francisca, loved him. He and Francisca got along. Like, they had real love for each other. And some people theorize that, they were united against an abusive father. And so like Francisca's whole like second game arc is like, how dare you abandon me? That's why she comes back. It's like, I don't care about my dad. I'm upset about my brother abandoning me. I want to find the guy that caused it.
Okay. An unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet. Unknown, okay. I'm just really confused about what we're going to do here.
What do you mean? Oh dear, poor Mia.
Look, Mia, I don't think being friends or partners with Diego is helping you at all here. Because even when you're confident, it's like, oh yeah, don't worry. And it's like, then it just fucks with your brain, right?
We're all newbies. He's like, I think he's trying to go for
also
like I think he's trying to go for like a tough love. A bit like, but I can see how it gets a bit grating. Like, you can only tolerate it with very specific people. And even why do you say unknown?
Yes, exactly.
Also, how would Terry Falls get a phone? I actually got my mother to play this case before case. Like, oh, Rana, how did your mother think of it? I suppose you could say without spoilers.
Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer. So we are not supposed to press?
You can press, it's just being a dick. You're not gonna get punished for pressing. Diego's just. I think he's thinking like he's trying to like get you to be more confident in yourself. Is it working? It's a cute face. I don't expect it to be this sneaky. The AU were like, Mia has a bit of a crush on Edward. They're like, oh baby. Have you pressed everything or?
No. Yeah. No, I haven't. I'm gonna press everything, so we'll see what we. Oh, you got her to play that case before this case before case 1?
Well, I guess it would have been like on her account or something, her corporate.
Yeah. No, I understand. So, did it make a difference to how she understood what is happening, Rana? So this is Rana. Rana says she's got her mother into it. That's so amazing. So amazing!
There is something weird. Yes, like what? What's the order of operations here? Aww.
Okay.
I honestly don't know if it really made a huge difference beyond this case being generally much harder. Okay. Yeah, like you already like thinking there's something suspicious about what's going on. Like, yeah, pretty much. Like things don't make sense. Yeah, that's the case. She looks very peaceful.
Yeah.
Considering. Oh yes, a collection of knives. Don't make fun of the guy. He clearly has either some sort of learning disability or doesn't know much language, but he seems nice.
Yeah. Okay, so hold on a second. I just want to see what's in the record that we have access to. So we have the.
Yeah, do they let you like examine the photo? Because they make such a big deal about, oh, I don't see anything wrong here.
Where is her scarf is what I want to know. Okay, so I got two things I want to talk about.
Yep.
So do I present on this one?
No, I think see if you can find where they triggered the photo.
Yeah, I know the photo one, but the one about not telling anyone, she wanted to talk to Dahlia.
Oh yeah, that's true, yeah.
So I'm going to try and present on this that she wanted to speak to a Dahlia person. Alright, I want to see these profiles. Okay, alright, never mind. Go back.
No, this is Terry calling, wanting to meet with Valerie. Not Valerie wanting to meet with Dahlia.
No. Why didn't Valerie tell anyone else? Comes up in this conversation.
That line or?
Why didn't she tell anyone at the cops that she was going to meet someone? Alright, so we go through this bit and at some point... Okay. So either... Yeah, discovered right away we were really on the ball phone. Come here. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she never mentioned it.
Yeah, so probably present there.
So I'm gonna try and present that and see if it makes a difference.
Yeah, I'm a little bit lost on to what to present where. Like your train of logic is solid.
Like this, talk to Dahlia, tell her this time.
Yeah.
So did she talk to anyone else? Thing. So I was just trying to find out where that was, but... I mean, wait. Yep, okay. So it doesn't quite work. Right.
Yeah, I think the trouble here is when do you present the thing?
Yeah.
You're like, let's reset.
Yeah. So then we go back to the photo one and let's just do the scarf for now and get to that point.
Yeah. Yeah, they can present the scarf thing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there we go.
Yay!
Oh no.
Yeah, okay, nothing peculiar. Where is the scarf?
Did you find it? Yes, pissed. Can't any of you do your jobs? Even Edward's got it. Oh, what now? But that's not right though. Personal such. Oh my god, this one karma is coming up so strongly. He did an Ace Attorney investigations. He did. This was not. This is like you don't see him picking up. Like, no, he doesn't actually do this in his game, but he does an investigation. Can you imagine if they actually like gamified the bit where he goes and look for the scarf? Like, here you go. Here's like the backstory to that one particular scene. But can you imagine?
He's not a genius. He fabricates evidence. Naughty, naughty Edgeworth.
You know, because Phoenix doesn't get to fight against Edgeworth until like after Mia's died, right?
Mm-hmm.
You imagine like when Maya channeled Mia for the first time in court, Mia was like, "What the fuck happened to this guy? It's you! You grew up. You're here. Ha! Hi."
I think but I think she would have known, like through the course of her career, she would have known like that he was around and seen him and stuff.
Yeah, probably, but she's a bit like, they expected you of all people.
Oh,
Mike murder case. You've grown up. How very cute. And just like, what is that?
Yeah.
It's like your long lost aunt comes to see you. It's like, I knew you when you were this small, but like lawyer edition.
Mm-hmm.
This judge makes sense though.
They did not want to testify, so this is the Dahlia person.
Yeah, but no, I lost my train of thought.
I can see why then now it's going to end up in her losing, but I don't see the point. Like, I guess it's a flashback case, but then where do we go from knowing this?
You'll see the importance of this case, especially when it comes to case 1 and especially case 5, but they're all connected.
I know who it is because we've met them in case 1.
Yeah. But no, like the significance of everything. Like this gives you more context, especially for case 5, which is like very deep, very complex. And like honestly, I think I was gonna suggest maybe trying to finish this case in one day today, but I know you've been ace attorneying it up for the last 3 days, and I don't know how tired you'd be of it.
No, like we'll see how we can.
Yeah. Because it gives you a lot of context.
Yeah.
The Vic wearing the scarf. The Vic.
Oh, wait. Cross example. So I just pressed this one, right? So yeah. Okay. Sorry, my food just came.
Food? What are you getting?
I have got Wagyu beef dong.
Ooh, fancy.
Hold on a second. Let me get my food. Came quite late as well. I don't like this. Can't the defense also call a witness to the stand? And it's becoming,
I don't think they ever have.
It's also becoming very misogynistic up in here. Them going on about female and college student.
Yeah, that is really sort of a thread. Brutal. Mia's just very confused. Brutal. I didn't like what the Japanese pun for this one was. Something in the evidence, it looks like.
Let's see. I'm just confused.
Let me know if you want a hint.
Pushed her down and stabbed her? He's still in chains. Can he really push her down? Is that it? Is it the fact that there's no mud on her?
Check the map. Now, Consider where everyone is located.
Yeah, these two are on the bridge. So this person has to be here. Up near the bridge point.
How does the other person, like, can what the Gumshoe is saying actually work?
Why? Because you can't push someone down on the bridge.
Okay, where's Valerie?
Where's Valerie? Valerie's on the bridge.
Okay, and where is Terry?
Terry's also on the bridge.
Where are they in relation to each other?
But Terry's quite far away from the woman. Is that what they're facing each other, so you can't push her down? Is that what you're saying?
He can't get behind her. There's a gap in the bridge, and the bridge is not that big. He can't get behind her. He'll have to feel fall.
Okay, so do I present the map or do I present the picture?
I think you present the map.
We'll try and see.
Oh,
Nope.
Not there. Because it's something about the location doesn't work. But have you pressed everything?
Except the last bit.
There might be an extra one. Video, yeah, you can give me the penalty.
So this, I haven't pressed this one, so. Okay.
What is this guy's motivational stuff?
Yeah, I know. It's really weird. Okay. So on this, you think I should present the photo?
Maybe. Like, the problem is the way they're describing things doesn't work.
Yeah.
How do you prove it that it's slightly less certain on? No, it's not that. Oh. What is it? How do we prove it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I thought you had the hints.
Well...
Wait.
I guess there's also the question of how the hell did the photo got taken? But I don't know if that's you reveal it or not, because like where would you hide a camera?
No. Yeah, no, I don't know. What is it that you're trying to say? How are you trying to... Okay, contradiction. Like your point, like...
I'm looking it up. Oh!
What is it?
We are slightly off.
Okay. What is it? What do you mean you're slightly off?
It's something to do with her photo.
This photo?
Yeah.
Oh, as in there's no mud on her?
Yeah, there's no mud on her.
What I said before.
I skipped ahead a section. I was like, I know the problem 2 steps ahead, which was always my problem thing. These games are like, I know the issue. I just can't tell you that's the issue. I have to prove it's other people. You've got a handle on this game better than I have. She's just not muddy enough.
So that's Dahlia on the bridge then.
I don't know. As in, I'm not trying to be weirdly hinting about it. I actually don't remember. I don't.
Wait, what am I supposed to point towards? The raincoat?
The coat, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, it just like went to the river and did a bit of a wash. There seems to be like this the so far the contradiction seems to be something that isn't there but should be. Mm-hmm. Seems to be the theme of like the evidence here. Like, yeah, the fact that it looks normal is what's strange here.
Gorgeous play of me.
What is this guy's accent supposed to be? What? Hockey beard. I did try to like push that this guy is Canadian point.
Yes, we can. This guy is a misogynistic bastard. Why are you dating him?
Yeah, he also has a divided opinion, but I think most people feel like you.
Like, I feel constantly like I'm getting negged.
Yeah. Edward's actual expressions. No more Von Karma. Oh, come on, Edward.
See, I told you that
if Francisca was here, she would whack you so hard.
Look at this, like this misogynistic nonsense. Oh my god.
Oh my god, he better pray that Francisca is not here, because I bet you Francisca would not stand for this. She had a riding crop at age 13. That was her whip, a riding crop.
No, just like, okay, look. Mia, I get it. You're young. But for fuck's sake, just get out of this court as soon as possible. You can and drop this Diego. Drop Diego. You don't need this misogynistic bastards. Oh my god, get yourself and your defendant out of this court quick smart.
Oh well, then she loses a case though. I mean, it's like in case 1 where like all the men were trying to intimidate her. You know, like Grossberg was not helping. Grossberg was very much like, oh, I don't know if you're not that confident. Like Grossberg was not helpful. My god, I really hope Francisca whacks him for that. Like, you said what? You fool. Like, I don't care, I'm 13.
What? They are so threatened by her, hey.
They totally are. The coffee aficionado. She's tired of his shit. The beginnings of vodka was.
Okay, it has to be the witness's testimony. The body is in the trunk, the witness's photo.
Yeah, which one is easily falsifiable? I mean, you were right the first time.
The most... Look, the most easily falsifiable is the testimony.
Yeah.
But the photo could also be a fake.
Well, I don't think they had any time to edit the photo. Whereas the testimony, they can just say whatever.
Mm-hmm.
No brainer. After she spent a bit of brain.
Most of the brain power is going on managing the misogyny in the room.
And like she could very easily have planted a scarf. Can you imagine if they're like Edward and Phoenix had a conversation about like how she called Mia a bimbo? He called Mia a bimbo once. Phoenix would be so mad. Like, you did what now? We are no longer lovers. Goodbye.
You just said she didn't want to testify, and now you're saying, oh yeah, we can bring her forward. So this is another trap. Yeah, you should be worried. This is another trap. This woman, I hate this woman.
This one. Edward is unaffected by this at all. Aside from, well, you're on my side there.
You're a true gentleman, oh my god.
Francesca is here like, oh my god, what?
Francesca might admire the tactics though, because that's what they've learned, right? As tactics, they might be like, ah yeah, good tactics.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't think Francesca would stand for the misogyny. I think she would just be like, excuse me.
No, she'd be like,
I am the number one female here.
Yeah, but they're putting her down as a defense attorney, not as a prosecutor, so.
Damn.
She's already lying to the court. Oh my god. You're Dahlia, you're not Melissa.
Don't listen to him. This isn't the clown case.
Yeah, look. You can see why we lose this. They were fighting before the photo was taken. Doesn't look like it.
Mm. Yeah, where would she even be standing? Does that work? Now I'm finally get my map section.
No, it doesn't. Do we press everything or are we gonna get penalized?
Just press things. You're a bad girl. The only honest thing you've said so far.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a trend going around on TikTok that's getting a bit of controversy, where it's based, the trend is like showing off how quickly you can go from crying to acting like nothing's ever happened, like fine. And it was originally like the Vampire Diaries kind of related, because there's a line from that show. And then for a while it became a bit like, how people had to switch faces due to trauma and that like that happened. But then it suddenly became a thing where like white women were showing off how they can kind of fake cry on demand.
Oh my god.
And get attention. And so there's been like a lot of interesting discussion for people of color about like, this is the sort of shit white women pull that gets people of color, especially Black men, in a lot of trouble. And like Dahlia, or Melissa Foster rather, spoiler, is doing that. It's just like pulling tears, like, no, you made me cry. How could you? I'm just an innocent girl. Well, it's funny, like with the butterfly motif, she's some sort of like reverse Disney princess situation going on. Like has control of animals, but for evil.
This is interesting. Okay. So what do we poke holes with?
Well, possibly the thing we were trying to prove and couldn't prove earlier because we forgot about the coat.
Wait. See, this is the thing, they're not fighting in this picture. I really don't like this woman. I really don't. And also, if you hear funny noises, that's my cat trying to get out of the room.
The cat doesn't like this woman either.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, the crucial moment is not, they haven't fallen. They just were standing around. The era before digital cameras. Are you gonna really rely on eyewitness testimony in this case?
Yeah. Hold on a second. I need to let the cat out. She's trying to go steal tidbits from my partner. Yeah? Because you can't get them from me, but you can get them from him. My partner is notorious for feeding the cat things that she should not be fed. Hello? You there?
Hello. Yes, I am here. Yes.
Yeah. So at one point, he was making a ham sandwich, gave her a massive, huge piece of ham, and she ate it, but she swallowed it greedily and then had to barf it all up because it was too big to go down her throat.
Oh no! Oh no!
And of course, I found it when it was like on the floor, barfed up. And I was like, oh my God, no. And I thought, like, she had barfed up a piece of her stomach lining or something.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh.
Well, that's first.
I think Quaggy? What is Quaggy?
I don't know. Apparently it's something very offensive, but I do not know what he means.
Okay.
Have you? Okay.
I think it's the map because we're to show that she couldn't have turned around and run away the way she went.
Is it this line or the next line?
Hmm?
Is it this line or the next line?
Because she turned around. So if she ran past him, then yeah, he could have stabbed her in the back, you know? So,
well, I don't know that that's the reason that's the problem. You're right that it's a map, but I don't know that that's the land. That's the problem. You can try. Oh, it is. Oh, there you go. I was gonna put it on the next one. It's like he went after her. Yeah, you thought. Oh, okay. I thought the killer was sort of further away. There, let's run. Punk.
Huh?
Well, because there's the gap in the bridge. Oh yeah, because she's basing it on the angle of her being on that side of the cliff. Ah, the autopsy report updated.
Oh no!
Edgeworth.
No, Edgeworth.
Autopsy report. Oh my god. Someone banned him from updating anything. He's like, he's not allowed to update. Edgeworth, come on. I mean, he's not wrong, but also come on. That coward. Mia like spice up. You say, you have a crush on this man. This is a guy you went to law. This is a friend you were trying to get into law for. This guy, this fucking guy. Let me tell you about him. I've had to work with him. He's kind of a douche. We are just like, so it's like, is it him? Was it him the whole time? Yeah, don't worry, don't bother. And then like the rest of the game just doesn't happen. Master Edgeworth gets on. Something happened. He gets accused of murder. He dies. Because Mia was like, you know, he was such an ass to me that one time. You're not getting you to law. Go back to art school.
But then they would have never put one karma behind bars.
Well, yeah, exactly. So, but can you imagine if that was the impetus? Like, you know, you were lucky you were as.
But you can see the huge character development Edward had to go through, right? Because he was on the stand. He had to be saved by methods that he was not happy with.
Yeah, he like, and that was why like he at the end, and we missed this entire. Not we missed it per se, but we didn't show it because we didn't play Justice for All. But you find out like he disappears at the end of the first game, and he leaves what sounds like a suicide note. And so everyone has believed he's dead, right? Even Francisca, Phoenix is like, that guy's dead. Francisca thinks he's dead, and so everyone is like very upset.
Yeah,
because they're like, why would you take your life?
Because he's a fool who can't communicate.
He comes back, and Phoenix, instead of being like happy, like, oh, you're not dead, he's like very upset at Edward. It's like, how fucking dare you? You leave a suicide note and you disappeared. What do you expect us to feel? And you suddenly just show up out of nowhere. And that's why Francisca's was upset, like, oh, did my brother take his life because of you? Because he lost against you. And that's why she lashes out at Phoenix. And then Edward comes back, and everyone's like, what the fuck? It's like, I thought you'd be happy to me. No.
But it's also so interesting because, like, basically, until he was put in the position of someone who needed to be defended from a crime, he had no empathy.
Well, he did though. He spoke up for Phoenix when he was a kid because his dad was a defender.
Yes. No, but after that incident, like, empathy was not used.
Yeah, he said as much.
It had to be a situation where, like, he had to be in the same desperate situation before he understood.
I think he probably understood, but he does say after that case, he was like, after I saw what happened to my dad, I was hell-bent on putting every bad guy behind bars.
But everyone was a bad guy. That's automatic.
Yeah, he took it to the extreme of, like, anyone, if you're here as a bad, if you're suspected of being a murderer, you must be. Like, I can't let any potentially guilty person go, so I must jail everyone. So yeah, he was so hell-bent on, like, this was his version of revenge, but also, like, thinking, not wanting to confront, like, oh, maybe I killed my dad. What does that mean? Push it aside, press. In the investigations games, it really is about, like he starts, like, questioning his role as a prosecutor after the case where he's accused of murder, and that's why he fucks off for a while, because he's trying to say, like, the idea of who I am as a prosecutor is dying. I need to find a new idea, but of course he phrases it like a suicide. No, never until he's dead for real. But in the investigations game, especially the second one, is much more explicitly about him questioning, what does it mean to be a prosecutor? What is a prosecutor's job really? What role do I have to play in the law? And it's interesting because he's still kind of a jerk to people, but he doesn't really mean to, but he still hasn't quite developed social skills yet. And, like, people call him out on it, and I thought I was really interested, like, people that call out, like, how mean he's being, and he's like, fuck it. But you can see, like, the growth and how he, like, learns how to be more of, like, a mentorly figure to some people that show up in his life later. Like, he's learned to harness it better by the end of investigations. It's just, yeah, you can see the character develop. But that for Francisca too, because Francisca is very one note in this series. She's just like the girl with the whip who calls everyone a fool. But you see, like, the effect of her dad and what he did and his death, and she also having to, like, think about, oh, what does that actually mean then? What does the Von Karman name actually mean in this context then? What do I take pride in? So it's really interesting to see those two have character development in the spin-off game. Which never then gets referred to again when they come back to the main timeline.
I am stuck.
What's up?
They were asked in this one, like, if you know of another possibility, please tell us.
Of the
moving the body.
Is this where we point out the camera is on the wrong side? Because I feel like that is a thing that you point out at some point. It's like the camera can't be where she says it is. Because of the car. So I think there's some problem with did she see what she said she saw? How do you prove that though? I'm not 100% certain. Let me just look it up. Add a ton of salt. They do actually. They do. I started doing that. You don't taste the salt. It just tastes All right. Like, yeah, don't pour a pile of salt in your coffee.
I don't drink coffee, so I wouldn't know. But salt goes with caramel. Like it sharpens the others.
Yeah.
Taste
so I have one of those, like, you've seen the machine that's sort of like Nescafe style machine at Dolce Gusto. It looks very like space age. And someone, as these YouTubers, I don't remember, but does like sort of interesting food videos, was discussing the whole does putting salt in your coffee actually do anything question.
Okay, so I have saved. I am going to.
I have got the walkthrough open. It's something to do with the trunk of the stolen car.
Yeah.
Where she's standing, she can't have possibly seen that happen.
Yep.
The cliff is in the way.
So I put the map there. I present the map.
Yeah, the map or the witness photo. Either one of those ones. No. Not that. There's a line that says the killer broke into the trunk. It's specifically that. But yeah, so this guy I was talking about, yeah, you could put like salt in like the coffee after the fact or in the coffee grounds. But the best thing is to put the salt in the water because it mineralizes the water a little bit, and then that's what like can help with the coffee.
I don't know about brewing. This trunk business.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Which line? I was putting it onto this line. I'm presenting it at this statement that you can't.
You have to do one step beforehand. I suppose that was the only way. It's the third line. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So
present the map. Because like she's talking about, you could hide the car. Well, what happened last time? You have an easier way. Like, why bother with the car when you have a river right there? They like survey all the murderers. It's like 8 out of 10 murderers said they would totally throw the body off the river. It's like, well, that's too obvious. Oh my god, I can't get past baby von Carmine, what he's doing. God. I'm glad you grew out of that eventually, dude.
Right, so now this...
The killer broke into the trunk. It's the third line. Yeah, that's when you present the map.
Again.
The map or the photo to prove that you can't really see that from where you're standing. Done what? Oh no, what have I done? Oh my. Ah, block the view. The outcropping is 1 centimeter. I mean, to Edward's credit, he's very determined. That was my point. It just suddenly spikes up. Except your adopted dad. Right, how do you know this? Fine.
It doesn't
Sure,
work.
she's fine. It doesn't work.
Is that what I have to say?
Yeah. You know why it doesn't work?
Yeah, because how does she know?
Exactly. What you think?
I think she put the cops in herself, but I don't know if we can say that right now.
I think you can. Is the only answer that makes sense? This is all a car. Oh, I see. Well.
The camera has a timer.
And a tripod. Like, clearly the camera was not sophisticated enough to be digital, but timer somehow.
Okay, where was she? Because I think she's somewhere in the car park, but potentially she's also in the car. Is she in the car?
Why would she need to be carrying a corpse to a car in the first place?
Because she has stabbed it. But okay. My point is, if she has stabbed it, or stabbed the person, then Falls is still around. So she waited till Falls left before she stabbed.
Well, just don't worry about where Falls is in this situation. Where would she be?
She's either here, waiting for this woman to walk off the bridge, or she's right behind her. I'm not sure. What you think? Because she's either here in the bushes.
There is another option.
She's in the bushes.
No.
She's here. She's behind the killer, but out of range, that's out of sight here. Or she's like here. Or she's here. Oh, person's already dead. She's posing. Is she posing?
There you go. Yep. Yeah. You catch on really quickly.
Well, I mean, I didn't say that it was possible that because it wasn't a white scarf, it was her.
Yeah. Oh, just you wait, Edward. Just wait to see who you have to deal with when you grow up. You won't talk about ridiculous.
No, he didn't. He asked her to wear.
Yeah.
Wear white scarf.
Like you don't.
It's not, right?
Mm-hmm. And she's
Okay, what happens now?
So there is
we
a
have to
second
have
part to this.
We have to have the whole section where she gets interviewed in the lunchroom in the meantime, right?
That hasn't happened in this part. She's fainted now. So here's where, so I'll tell you how the case works. After this point, there is one more section of this case, and then that's it. Do you want to continue now, or do you want to wait till next week?
Well, you want to do case 5 as well, right? So
yeah, and case 5 is going to be a pretty hefty one.
Right. Okay. So let's continue and finish this off.
Yeah.
But I am concerned because it seems like we're getting somewhere. But at the same time, we know that the conclusion is going to be that she loses this case.
Do we know that?
I thought that was why she was upset. Dahlia gets off scot-free enough that, you know, she's out and about, running free and wild, and you know, like she's in case 1 of the Trials and Tribulations, she's committing murder yet again.
Yeah.
Right. So we know that she gets off scot-free. We also know from what well, I don't know specifically whether Felix was reading the case from 5 years before, or whether he's reading the death, that he got the death penalty for this case. Do you know what I mean?
So,
like when he's looking back over the case files and he reads about Terry Falls, he's looking through Mia Fey's case, right?
Yeah, I would suggest the answers to that will be in the second part.
Okay.
All of that will be revealed.
So I'm not entirely sure that we do with it. So I'm kind of like, okay, what is the point of this? And I'm sure all will be explained in case 5, but it just is like, it seems a little bit like, it's just weird to make it a whole flashback thing. Do you know what I mean? If like, you know,
it gives context to events that happens elsewhere. Like you understand why people react the way they do, is what I will say about it. And like also one of the functions is you find out what Godot's deal is. And you also find out a little bit, but you'll find out more as this progresses, what Dahlia's deal is. Because this is sort of setting up a lot of the more emotional beats for the rest of the game, especially case 5 and case 1. So this will be more in the way of like, why are people reacting the way they are? How did we get here?
Look, that looks like a very weird age difference, to be honest.
That will get revealed, maybe not in this case, but eventually. But then also, my sister and I are 11 years apart, so so it's viable still. Yeah, this bit gets a little bit dodgy, age-wise. And obviously Dahlia survived. You think that would like retroactively take away his death penalty? It's like, well, the person they said you killed is here. No. No. She stole it.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. If Dahlia is considered dead, Valerie knew she was alive.
Yeah, the note says tell Dahlia. Was he not in the room? Because he'd be like, that's her. Yeah, that's where this gets dodgy, where it's like 14. It's a bit weird. You're dating a minor. Even if the minor is kind of a psychopath still.
But somehow we're not gonna get this to stick, right? So that's the point. It's so sucky.
She's back.
Or maybe once he realizes she's Dahlia, he's willing to take the fall.
Maybe.
Oh, this is what the lawyer who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
Yep.
Is that the line?
Phoenix has learned it from But it's very much an Amando line. Or Godot line. Ah, shut up. Bitch. Oh, God. How would she know that? How would she know any of that? She was supposedly new to the country. How would she know any of that?
This child! This child! Excuse!
What is she told Edgeworth? Even the Edgeworth's like now in the future being like, what did this child told me?
I am sorry, Edgeworth. I am sorry. I'm sure there's some who look like delicate flower fairies after going through a civil war and making their way back home alone after parents have died, etc. But they do not usually waltz around, in my opinion, after such a thing, looking like, they've come out of a perfume ad.
Dahlia is secretly Sri Lankan this whole time.
No, come on, why Sri Lanka? There are lots of other civil wars.
Yeah, but that's like the
if she's Sri Lankan, she has put on a lot of Fair and Lovely, okay? For people who don't know, Fair and Lovely is a skin whitening cream.
Oh yeah, it's like a whole skin whitening.
It's a whole way. Because she's the person in the Fair and Lovely ad with the filters turned on.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, the bottom. She just. In my head, kind of a Dahlia. She's like a model from a Fair and Lovely ad gone rogue.
What protest were we talking about? Bosnia? Like, child, what?
Yeah, Edgeworth, how do you believe this so easily? Again, I feel like Francesca would not let this bullshit slide. Like, the moment she hears, like, what is
Francesca is Podibatta at this stage, right? Maybe part of him is, like, being taken in because, like, he's, like, around, he's young. Like, he's trying to be big brotherly.
And Dahlia are roughly the same age. Francesca's like a teenager here. She's like 13.
But like the way she acts makes her seem like younger and coquettish, right? So like maybe he's being big brotherly or whatever, but he's a stupid idiot. Oh my god.
He's a stupid. The moment she finds out, she'll be like, "What is wrong with you? Whack, 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 whack."
So wet behind the ears.
So I mean, this is his like first proper case.
Lost everything. Yeah.
She doesn't mind. Press her harder. I'm sure there's fanfic with that. What country were you in?
How many languages she may speak? Oh, she spun a whole story to him. He's a polyglot now. She's a polyglot.
Yeah, so he cannot like berate Phoenix for being too trusting. Well, Phoenix's problem is that he doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut, right? This guy just believes what.
Oh, could never have known Mr. Foz with Detective Otto.
How does he know any of this information? You weirdo. You just contradicted yourself. How did you enter college without ID? I mean, I know there's ways, but also, look, I don't think the DACA Act was a thing in Japanifornia at this point in the timeline. It might have been, I don't know. Imagine that there's actually a refugee from the AU where Kurain is the place where that has the Civil War. Yeah, she knows he's a police officer. How? See, the interesting thing you see here is like, you know, Edred is like, because he's being a prosecutor, and he's at this point in time in the mindset of I must win at any cost. You know, he's just like encouraging her. But you can see from like the Steel Samurai case on, even before he himself gets tried for murder, at that point, Edward starts realizing, actually, my witnesses are super sketch. And works together with Phoenix to figure out what the truth actually is.
Yeah, there is one where they work together too.
Yeah, the samurai case. It's a samurai case. And you can start to see like the gears turning in his head. I'm like, oh. Like all the bullshit I ate up. Took me long enough. You had to wait for Phoenix to graduate from law school. How does she know that? How does she know that?
I think I'm gonna have it added, no?
Have it added, yeah, because you can then present the note against it.
No.
See, yeah, finally. Sure, likely story.
Okay, what do I present? What do we have?
Well, how does she know about the white scarf?
We've been talking about it though in front of her.
I don't think she was there for that conversation. She didn't show up until like much later. The scarf conversation happened without her.
She killed her own sister.
Yeah, because she's a sociopath. And I mean that probably also the clinical sense of the word. But...
This one?
Yeah. It's like it's Gumshoe's fault.
Is this the map thing again? Because she couldn't have seen him?
Yeah, maybe, or something about the weather. Is it the weather? It might be the map thing. I'm not 100% certain.
I have to present something. I don't. So.
Oh no! Remember, you can do profiles.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait. Well, we're skipping ahead.
Okay. Right. Stop skipping it.
Sorry. Look at the scarf again.
Oh yes, because it's blue.
It's blue. Does this look white to you? Do you have color blindness? Did you not catch on, Edgeworth? Oh my god. Why is he a buffoon here all of a sudden?
Do we present the person?
Who is?
Or her?
Who would know?
Dahlia, because Dahlia is the one listed, right?
Yeah. Dahlia's message in the note. Like, no one ever found the body. All charges against the other person are completely dropped.
He knew?
Did I what?
He knew? He knew she was Dahlia?
Doesn't that put you in contempt of court, bro? Oh my God, what?
Yeah, I don't think this is quite right legally. That you're supposed to do what?
And you've hid this the whole time? Like, what the fuck? Why? And why were you complicit in it, Edward? Do you know? Have you did the background check on what the case is, bro? What is wrong with you? Why are they making Edward hold the idiot ball here? What? Like, are they that determined to like make Edward hard ass that they basically give him the idiot ball here? What's good? It was this guy. What did you reckon?
This one, the ransom. Right?
Why would the sister have the ransom?
Then tell her this time the whole truth must come out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I put down?
Yeah. Oh my God, my little maple leaf. What? Well, that is just so easy. Like, yeah, 5 it's me. Oh, come on.
We've got no evidence for it though. We've only got his word for it.
Yeah.
So we can't press everything, can we?
Yeah, you can press as much as you want.
I thought he said to go gently.
But that's because he's the do first. I feel a bit like the ages being weird here is the writers writing the to a corner. Like we need to put this some way, it makes them really young. Oh well, we'll run with it. A knife? Where does a knife come from?
Hey, Jezebel was I suppose a good leader or whatever. So I'm not sure you should use it as a slur there.
It gets used as a slur very common. Very often, not very common.
Okay, what am I going to say? We pressed everything.
Does her account of events make sense? Given where
no, because she shouldn't have been shot in the arm.
No, that's not the problem. Because Mr. Terry did say he got shot in the arm.
No, the point is a detective wouldn't have done that. That's what they said.
That's not the problem. She did do that. Terry will attest to the fact that she did do that.
Yes, she did do it. That was the whole point. As a trained detective, she should have known better than to do it.
That's not gonna fly. Her version of events. Is it possible?
Well, because she turned around to run, right?
Where is everybody?
Let's look at the map. Here's the map. Where is everybody? Right. So she's here with him, and sister is here. Presumably, they've given the diamond over.
If he tried to push her, where would she land?
Here. Oh, she would land on the ground. Not in the water.
Not in the water.
She would land on the bridge.
She would be on the ground.
Why?
The huge gap. push behind, that gap is not over water.
Okay, so this is what we present?
Yeah. It was actually the case. You just need to catch him off guard. It's like they just wear the same dress forever. It seems Miss Face. Shut the fuck up. He's like using his chill. Love it. Alright, why do you think it's a problem?
Oh, because he couldn't have pushed her off the side?
Yep.
So
no, unless he went limbo down.
Yeah. So we present this.
Yep. Yep. What? Now you're just splitting hairs at this point. This is why it happens when you lie. You can't keep your story straight. He let his guard down.
Oh my god! So there was this guy called the Tiger in the previous case, and
he
goes.
The bizarre Phoenix. You see that kid, and you're like, how did anyone think this guy was Phoenix? Like, what sort of Clark Kent bullshit is it?
Oh. Diamond?
Yeah. This is how it was really is. This very frazzled, very flustered all the time. Why did I become a prosecutor? This case is a bullshit.
Is that where we fall down? We don't have the evidence.
Keep going. You're getting close. You're getting close to the end, but anything I say will be spoilers. So, if you see my Twitter profile, you might see a video I have, a sort of a promo video, and the background music is a remix to the Mask theme. Is by an artist named Sheddy, who you can find on YouTube. Sheddy has like a beautiful remix of Dahlia's theme, which is sort of the first bit I've heard of him. And it's like it sort of plays this kind of the dual, like innocent girl versus a demon bitch, and like through music, and it's like so good. Really recommend SHEDDY on YouTube. Like the different instrumentation to show like both sides.
Forced to reject the assertions made by the defense?
Because they don't have hard evidence.
Oh, false.
That demon woman.
Okay. Like I said, is he just gonna do anything Dahlia says, even now? Is he gonna take the fall for her?
Keep going.
I mean, this is we're facing off against Edgeworth. Edgeworth, who
is a buffoon.
No, but also as we know from previous cases when Phoenix first meets him, has not lost a case, right?
Keep going. On anything I can say will be spoilers. It will make sense. You are close to the end. I can tell you that much. I will ask one thing though. Does Terry's behavior remind you of anyone?
Wasn't there someone else who kept biting on their hat?
That's not the comparison I'm trying to make. Keep going. If it hasn't hit you yet, keep going. God, at this point is where I wish I could see your face. But keep going.
No, I'm trying to is he related to somebody else?
He's not related to anyone else. I just said, does Terry's behavior remind you of anyone?
Does Terry what?
Does Terry's behavior remind you of anyone?
That's what I'm wondering. Oh my god, is he another Larry?
No.
Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix with Dahlia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because Phoenix was also like, no, poor Dahlia. Mm-hmm. Is he dying? She poisoned him somehow. After coming all this way, is this where we go kaput? She hoodwinked him again, saying, oh, we'll get away with it, we'll just get rid of Valerie. You can help me. Stand here,
I don't think Dahlia and Terry were communicated really. Because he's very... This is the first time he knows she's still alive. Oh, not she's alive, but she's sort of confirmed it, but I don't think he's been in communication with her. He just removed his mask and it's Larry all along. No. Also, Rana, I don't know if you had like said anything in between earlier on. I'm sorry if I missed any messages because
No.
the last thing I saw was Ace Attorney Investigations Mount Edgeworth, and then you were quiet for some time. So if I missed anything, I'm really sorry.
Yeah. I am just now confusion because she thinks he's hiding something.
Sort of playing something at the time, missing. Oh, okay. Gaslighter.
Okay, what is the contrary? She thinks there's one here.
The contradiction is in
This thing.
Well, it's
Falls at 4. Huh? What?
He keeps saying that's not Dahlia, that's Valerie. That's not Dahlia, that's Valerie. But it can't possibly have been Valerie by that point because she's dead.
So do we present this?
I'll double check, but I do not think so. So he says he waited for Valerie. Could he have done that? Could Valerie have arrived later after him? Given where they were?
No. Don't think so.
So you gotta show him that.
So, at this statement, I show him the photo or what?
Sure.
Oh my god.
wish I could see your face right now.
You wish you could see my face right now.
Mm-hmm.
I am tired of these objects coming from case to case to case.
That's the thing you have the problem with.
Bloody Larry and his bloody statue clock, bloody things, bloody Dahlia with her bloody necklace and her intent to poison everybody in the bloody world possible. Like, oh my God. Cannot. Has he bit his tongue? Is he dying? What? Oh, he's like... Oh yes, he's poisoned himself. Okay. He killed himself.
That's how she lost the case.
Well, technically, Edgeworth lost 2.
Now imagine some years later.
Yeah, she panics because she sees Phoenix almost in the same situation.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he smiling while he says that? Oh, you're creepy, dude. You're so creepy.
I mean, I don't know if that was meant to be a smile. So it was a good day for Dahlia, at least on the bright side.
Now he's trying to make it her fault.
No, he doesn't go that far.
Oh my God, this torch song. I can't.
He doesn't go that far, I can show you. He doesn't blame her.
Oh. Ah! Oh.
He thanks Amanda for the coffee, remember? He's probably blaming himself.
Yeah, okay. But at the same time, I'm not very impressed with this. I'm so emotional. Let me break my cup of coffee. Thing like my God. Oh, is this why he keeps drinking coffee like a maniac?
Well, I don't know if this is why, but it's a trait of his.
I will punish myself. All these promises he makes to himself about when he's going to drink coffee. Oh, Rana, sassy Rana in the chat.
What? It was a good day for Dahlia. Yeah.
Oh my God. So I was in a meeting, right? And somebody said something around about like, oh, and you have to pay your respects to or whatever. And they just say pay your respects. And then I just said suddenly, well, I have a young people joke. Type F in the chat.
The young people joke.
And one other person got it and they were like, yee! And because everyone, I had to preface it with like, this is going to be a young people joke because everyone else was so much older than me.
Oh God.
They were just like, what? And they were like, what's the joke? Because you said it was a young people joke but we didn't hear. Oh my God, what is this? The beer tone color. What did you say? So I had to repeat it. Then they were like, what does that mean? I was like, never mind. I don't think I could use that. Well, I don't know how I feel about this case. Okay, here's Phoenix again. Okay, Phoenix, why have you been shot? 1 year later. Okay, right. That case, yes, we all remember. Don't make us play through this again, please.
No, you won't.
I am just so confused. But she was convicted in that one.
Yeah.
Has she died by now? Is the point being that she's got the death penalty? Oh, is he thinking about this on the night that she gets the death penalty? Has she escaped? Is she on the run? And is she coming for Phoenix? Oh!
Well, in a manner of speaking.
Wait, excuse me, when they
No.
When they put these people away and they supposedly give them the death penalty, why aren't they giving them the death penalty? I assume I'm never gonna see Red, White again or anyone else. Like.
Well, I was gonna say something. I realized it was gonna be massive spoilers. So now you have the context. Now you have why everyone acts the way they do. And then case 5 is a doozy.
What do you mean it's a doozy?
It's a doozy.
So he gets sick. Is this where like he and Edgeworth are trying to start a relationship? Like because he's finally gotten over Dahlia.
No, but something interesting does happen as far as Edgeworth is concerned. This case is a doozy.
You told me the last one was chaos.
It's chaos because part of it is I also don't quite understand what happened. This is a doozy because there is a lot. You know, like how like the case where Edgeworth was convicted of murder. You know how that was backstory central?
Mm-hmm.
This also.
Well, surely, what else is left? Like, there's only the phase. Mm-hmm. Does it involve the phase?
It does.
Misty? We get to find out about the Misty. I thought Mystic was kept mysterious.
Well, here's the thing. There is a lot that goes on. I will say that at the ending of this case, there's a moment which I won't spoil because it's really glorious, but the ending of this case was like super, it grabs you. It just grabs you. Anything more I could say about it would spoil what happens, but it was just so striking and it's burned to my brain. And
does somebody fucking die at the end?
I mean, this murder cases, it's an Ace Attorney game.
It just burns you. Like, is someone who is an ally being an enemy all along?
I do not know how to answer any of these questions without like getting too much into it. As I said, it's a doozy, and I'm actually kind of glad that we got that one case out of the way because because I think this one will follow the same kind of like investigation trial structure. Like I'll double check, but I don't think it does anything too wacky with the event like sections, but then my real life does involve long wait times. Okay, Rana says this is true life, like it takes a while. But we would probably need all the time we have between now and when Great Ace Attorney comes out to really bite into this.
So now we've had a trilogy of Ace Attorney cases, right? In this series. I guess.
Okay.
My question to you
Yes.
is the other games in the series outside of the trilogy have been all prequels, right?
No, the one we're waiting for is the first prequel.
It's the first prequel. So the others are sequels.
The others are sequels that take place a fair bit of distance away in the future.
Away in the future. Oh, okay. Yes. All right.
The Great Ace Attorney is the first one as a prequel.
I'm going to offer up a potential theory.
Okay.
And I am going to posit that at the end of this case, Phoenix dies. And here is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking either Phoenix dies or Phoenix or Edgeworth. I think more likely Phoenix retires. One of the two, but I think Phoenix dies because you have told me that Edgeworth is the main character in some of the other
That games. Is a spin-off? I will tell you this right now because a Google search is going to spoil you this immediately. Phoenix does not die at any point.
All right.
He's not dead. He is not dead. Something does happen to Phoenix that instigates the games 4, 5, and 6, but A, he doesn't die. And then B, it's not something that happens in this trilogy.
Games 4, 5, and 6 meaning the next games, not the cases.
The next games in the series.
Okay, so the next games
Apollo
in the
Justice. What's the middle one? I would say Order of the Phoenix, but that's Harry Potter.
Okay, so
Spirit of Justice number 6. What's number 5? I forget number 5.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. So in my head, I was under the impression that I must have gotten it mixed up somewhere, that Edgeworth was main character of the next few games, and that Phoenix doesn't show up again ever as the main character, and he's just referred to by Edgeworth as that man.
Well,
that man.
In Edgeworth's game, Edgeworth's game is more like a spin-off.
Okay,
they are set timeline-wise, Edgeworth's games are set immediately after this one.
Okay.
They don't really delve with anything that comes up after this in this trilogy, but some characters return. But Phoenix is never mentioned by name.
But Apollo Justice and stuff happens.
Apollo Justice onwards, yes.
Phoenix shows up.
But that's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay.
But it is set a considerable amount of time in the future.
All right. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, because then I was surmising based on wrong informations.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Maya die? Oh no, maybe we get Misty coming back. Maybe.
Well, you'll have to find out.
Misty coming back will be fine. Or what happens to Misty now? Here's my thing. Previously, Maya, I was talking about this on stream as well. At some point, Maya said something like, oh, I'm going to be the next master.
Yep.
And it's a spirit medium thing. We know whether people are close to us are alive or not. And I know that my mother is alive. Right. And she's explaining something about pearls when she talks about this, right? So then I was thinking, and I said to Shad on stream, I said, well, if that's the case, and their mother was also a mystic spirit medium person, right? Then when Mia died, right, I'm sure she doesn't feel it all the time. You only sense it when you're thinking of them. Their mother had to have known that Mia had died. If Maya can sense whether her mother is alive or not, then it works the other way around. Her mother must sense whether Maya's alive or not, whether Mia's alive or not. So she must have, at some point, she's gone away for whatever reason, right? Whether by her will or not, she's disappeared. Maya, if she is alive, then she knows that Mia is gone. And okay, here is my other out of left field theory entirely.
Okay.
Who is the best, like, in terms of age?
Yeah.
Most likely to be Misty Faye, right?
Okay.
Wendy Olbeck, no? Like, what is up?
I will just so the rest of the game does not get ruined for you. I will immediately just that theory, but that's fantastic. There is no old bag in this, and I'm just telling you this now so you're not anticipating her. There is no old bag, but that is such an amazing theory, Tessa.
You've never heard that? Well, see, like we've run into a situation here in the game where a lot of the characters end up being connected to each other, right, in really weird ways, right? So we've seen run into Wendy Oldback several times, right? But like we haven't run into a lot of other older ladies, Morgan Faye maybe, but around that age. Per se. Now, it is entirely possible Misty Faye went through some trauma, lost memories, perhaps lost access to that spirit medium skill, and ended up developing an entirely different personality, turned into Wendy Oldback.
I'm just saying. I'm just going to toss it right now so that you're not in the back of your head expecting Wendy Oldback. It's not Wendy Oldback.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I've just posed, and that's why I said, look, out of left field. Totally out of left field. I mean, we are meeting new characters all the time. There could be one that comes in, you know.
My God.
I mean, it's highly possible they've now introduced a mob family, like that the mob family comes back.
They have the whole case with case 3.
That they have ties to Red White, and that connects back to Misty Faye. Like, look, if Red White was involved in what he was involved in, he must have come across the Cavendare people.
When Oldback goes on long rant, she's actually channeling spirits.
She's also she's actually what?
No, see what Rana said in the chat.
Rana I'm waiting to see what Rana's response was.
Like, it will ruin the tone of the game so much, but I kind of want this to be true now.
I mean, here's the other thing. If she hasn't lost her memory, if she's not been held against her will, and if she disappeared with some sort of good justifiable reason, even if she's not connecting to her spiritual skills in any way, a lot of what happens with the cases and stuff seems to be very publicly known once it happens in this sphere. So it stands to reason that as a member of the public, she'd know that her daughter is now a lawyer and is handling all these cases and has made a name for themselves and all the rest of it, right? And I find that's why I'm like, well, if Maya's right and she's alive, maybe she's been held against her will, or if Maya's right and she's alive, maybe there's some reason why she cannot turn up even to help her daughter with a case. Like, I think if she had shown up, Mia wouldn't have been murdered.
Yeah.
She could have come out and assisted a lot, I think. Figuring out what was going on. Then, yeah. So that must be very difficult. That would be even worse. Like, if you had to if you felt you had to stay hidden to protect your family, and then one of them dies anyway.
Yeah. It's like, why did I hide myself?
And then what's going to keep happening? All the entire Faye family seems to slowly be getting involved in law.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, it's going to be very interesting to see what sort of idea they come up with. Unless randomly out of nowhere she married and had Phoenix. Though I don't think that quite works out.
Yeah, I don't think the timeline quite makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's like, hi, you're also apparently my long lost sister. Hi. I mean, I have told you about the fanfic someone wrote where it was like Edward's like a half sibling to the Fays, and it's actually written really well.
Yeah, because like Maya in the one of the case 2 or case 3 says that the men tend to leave the village because they're so like
there's nothing in it for them.
Yeah, and so Pearl's father left, and so did Maya's father, right? Who is Maya's father? Like, never mind her mom. Where's her dad? Because I mean, surely they would have come out of the woodwork by now if their daughters are making such a splash in the papers and stuff.
You know, Is Victor
Kudo their father?
I don't actually know the answer to that one.
Is Victor Kudo their father?
No. No. I don't think anything will top the Misty Face with the old bag theory. But like,
So you're telling me we find out for sure what happens to Misty Faye? There's no more secrets about that or anything. It's all explained. You don't have to tell me what is the situation, but like, is it fully explained or is there room for doubt?
It gets discussed at some point. I'll just put it at that.
I thought they discover it. Because it is a mystery of its own making, no?
Yeah, which is why I'm kind of keeping a mum on how that plays out. But it's definitely not Wendy Oldback. She does not show up out of nowhere. Like, hi, kids, I'm your mom.
I mean, if Dahlia shows up again, is it because she goes and marries into the Hawthorne family and has these two fools? Like Dahlia and
Dahlia is a teenage. It's the same age as like Phoenix and company. So that's not terribly likely. I am searching Misty Face Wendy Oldbag on Google, and no one has said this yet. So you have just improved.
Huh?
You have just contributed something
to the fandom.
To fandom, which is Misty Face Wendy Oldbag.
You should tweet that, Tweety.
I will. That's the way to promote it.
Oh my god.
Is Wendy Oldbag actually Misty Face?
No, but you should clarify that this is someone who hasn't played this last game yet, and so before the game starts, they're like guessing. My god. Okay, so next week we're gonna start playing this one.
Yes. So I looked it up, and there are actually like 4 days worth of events, and all up 9 sections. So depending on how we are on the day, and depending on like how many weeks we have until the 27th, it might end up being like some days will be like multiple sections.
Oh my god. Justice. This is Amy Faye. Amy Faye's
the statue.
Shishito. Is she trapped inside the statue?
Well, she's meant to be in the urn, isn't she?
No, not Amy. Misty. No, because
I do not know what to suppose.
Because like I also thought like, hey, that statue looks big enough to hide somebody in. Why is this fool of a woman in? Oh my god. Cannot. I wish to not recall this Dahlia woman ever again. Okay, does Misty Faye die? Actually, no, I'm not going to. Because we can then replay the thing. So we will.
Well, you haven't saved the last bit of the. Did you save after the ending of the last case? Okay.
Yeah. So, thank you very much for playing with me and not spoiling anything.
Oh, I'm glad I managed to succeed with that. I was just like the ending, like the bit with the necklace. I was just like, now imagine being in Mia's shoes and you see your client a year later about to kill himself again. You know,
wait,
and
what?
we're talking. I was just like, Mia saw her client die, take his own life, and then like a year later, another client almost does the same thing, and she's like, for fuck's sake, no.
Yeah. No. Rana, you don't have to thank us. Thank you for coming and chatting to us.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. Thank you for joining me, Tiara. Yeah. And playing. And so 7:30-ish or thereabouts-ish. Next week.
Yeah, I mean, like people try to plan things with me on Saturday evenings. I'm like, nah, sorry.
Aww, you can go do things on Saturday evenings.
You're my priority.
Yeah. I don't know where to look now.
Well, I can't see you because the camera's off. I tweeted your idea about Misty Faye being with the old guy. I don't know. It's not like the Ace Attorney fandom has found me on Twitter, but I have tweeted it.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Because you seem to be the first person to have at least openly stated it. It's brilliant.
Look, given I can't remember most of the characters, but all the other women we've met so far seem to be quite young. And so, yeah. I mean, maybe Misty Faye's in Slaughterhouse University professor. I don't know.
The AU where it's like Slaughterhouse. Oh my god! And just like this whole thing where it's like anyone can be Misty Faye.
Oh yes.
It's like Misty Maya Faye. Is Pearls is time traveling as her.
No, but maybe that's the point. Anyone could be Misty Faye.
Edgeworth is.
You could be Misty Faye too.
Me,
if you wanted to be. Oh my god. Like, if she was running away from Red White, where would she go to hide? You know? Where would she go to hide? How would she hide?
She's been dating. She just shapeshifts as one of Larry's girlfriends.
Oh my god.
So you know how like Larry dates a different woman every time.
That is a bit too creepy for me. Please. Oh my god. Alright, so we will see you next week. Thanks for joining us, and you can watch all the other parts on Twitch or on YouTube. Yeah. And we'll get into Misty Faye-ness. I really don't want. The only thing that I'm getting annoyed about Case 5 is that I have to deal with Dahlia again. I really don't like this woman.
Yeah, she. No one does. I can say that much.
Cool.